Rising oil prices may affect you in more ways than you think. They quietly push up the cost of groceries, loans, and even flights. But what most people don't realize is that the global oil supply depends on a few critical choke points, and one of the most important is the Strait of Hormuz. Nearly 20 to 30% of the world's oil passes through this route. So even small disruptions can quickly tighten global supply. If that flow is interrupted, prices can rise sharply. And when that happens, it doesn't stay limited to oil markets. One of the first places that shows up is transportation. When fuel becomes more expensive, moving goods costs more. And that cost eventually gets added to what you pay at the store. Now, it might not feel immediate, but over time, it builds up. In fact, in some regions, grocery prices have shot up to 4% this month. That's how inflation starts to spread. Prices rise slowly across everyday items, and before long, you'll be paying more for the same things without noticing it at first. When inflation stays high, central banks step in and they raise interest rates. This makes borrowing more expensive, so your mortgages, car loans, and even credit cards all become costlier. As borrowing slows, people spend less and businesses feel the impact. Money shifts into safer assets like bonds or gold, while companies scale back expansion, hiring, and even new projects. Then it reaches travel. Airlines adjust to higher fuel costs by raising ticket prices, making trips more expensive and less frequent. Over time, spending habits change quietly. Less eating out, delayed purchases, and fewer spontaneous plans. So when oil prices rise, it doesn't just affect fuel. It reshapes how the entire economy behaves.